This is like a basket of different type of instruments, right? And they're creating almost every basket for everything, right? You can basket for currencies, a basket for every different sector, the basket for every different economy, for everything that they want, technology, whatever you want, okay, like the S&Ps, the Nasdaq, okay, in China, in Africa, whatever you want, okay. Now I want to share with you first the benefits, okay? The benefits of going on these indexes, okay? First, there are no like fees, all this kind of fees, like when people are going to these mutual funds, right? You're not giving your money to a financial planner or something that's going to, do some multiple transactions and going to cost you higher fees, okay? So that's good. That's what I like indexes, okay? Because there are no these fees. Okay, again, I'm not investing in these indexes. I just want to share with you what I did in the past and what I'm doing now. Okay, the next thing is diversification. Okay, it's important to diversify. Again, just to want to say what is diversification. Pretty hard word. Diversification, you can diversify markets, you can diversify products, you can diversify a risk, okay? There are so many things you can diversify, but the thing is with these mutual funds, right, you can choose whatever you want, but you need to know but you need to make a decision what type of, sector you want to invest, okay? And I don't think it's very easy to do, okay? So again, you can go safe, like Warren Buffett is saying, go for the S&P, and that's great. Okay, but if you look back in time, right? If you look back, in the last 40, 50 or 60 years, timing was very important when you entered the market. Okay, so again, if you entered the market from 2010, your money didn't do anything. Okay, so again, I think what's happened since 2008, people got lucky, right? So whatever, wherever you put your money in, okay, you made money, okay? So if you're going into the indexes route, okay, you need to understand what's the next big thing, okay? What's the next big thing? So you need to make a bet, okay? I think technology, I think India are going to be the next thing. I think like emerging markets in here. I think I think it's very hard to do, okay? The next thing is why it's good, the indexes, okay? When the overall markets, all the markets are going up, also you are enjoying it, okay? You are enjoying the backwind for, when the mutual fund is going to go up, even though you're not in the same sector that, going up, okay? And the best thing about indexes, that's passive, okay? So it's like buying a stock, buying a dividend, okay? You just park your money over there and you're enjoying the benefits, okay? Now I want to share with you why I don't like indexes, okay? And some of them, there's some derivative, okay, of the cons, the pros, okay? So the first thing is very similar like stock. I don't want to repeat what I said before, but you don't have any control, okay, about this sector, okay? Even though you are grouping many, it's going to be companies or some resources that, in the same bucket, okay? But the same bucket or basket, okay? But you can't control what's going to happen in the local environment of this basket, okay? You don't know about the politics. You don't know about what's the feds or the feds of the other geographical areas. What's going to happen in interest rate, what's going to happen to the war, okay? What's going to happen if there is some corruption, sometimes if you're in the oil sector, what's going to happen in the Middle East, what's going to happen. So there's so many wars. You have no idea how to... you have no idea. You don't have any control over these things, okay? So the next thing, you have to learn about the industry, okay? So again, if that's what you're doing every day, first, you're not passive investor, but if that's you have maybe internal, information about these industries, maybe this big part of what you are doing, you're engineering a big, mining company, that's great. You should use it, If you know something going to happen with BHP or Rio Tinto, that's awesome, okay? You should use it. But to understand what's going to happen for this industry for the next 1, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, it's extremely hard, It's very hard to know what's going to happen to currency or to whatever, okay? So having this internal understanding, okay, there's some underlying risk when you are going to this type of bets. Okay, so the next thing, you don't have any cash flow. Okay, it's like stocks. Okay, you need to put your money over there. It may grow over time. Okay, but you cannot enjoy it until you start selling some of the units. Okay, so that's the problem. Okay, so it's good if you have a lot of money, but how you can enjoy it, because the money is a tool, right? And of course, there are no tax benefit, but you could put it in an IRA account, and you're gonna get the tax benefit, right? And the next thing is very similar, like I said with stocks. Okay, your emotions. Okay, so again, when you enter this investment, okay, you had your assumptions. Okay, you did the research. Okay, and maybe you talk to so many people. Okay, but then what's gonna happen if it's not gonna go exactly as you think it's gonna be? Okay. The question, how do you react? Okay. The question, how's it going to affect your lifestyle? Okay. What's going to happen, sorry, if it's going to go down by 10%, by 15%, by 20%? Are you going to sell? Are you going to stay? What's going to happen if your wife going to tell you, what are we going to do? The stock went, or the indexes or portfolio went down by 10, 50, 20%. What are we going to do? Okay. What are you going to tell her? Because you have no idea, right? You have no control. Okay. And so that's why, okay, I'm going to cover it in other videos, but how your risk tolerance, yourself and your spouse, how they're going to need to be aligned. Okay. Because if not, all the time you have these issues with money. Okay. When the market goes up, it's great. When it's not, you're probably going to find, about, losing money, and you're affecting our, whole house and everything, risking our family, and nobody wants to be there, right? And the next thing, like in stocks, the timing is pretty hard. How it's impossible to time the market. Okay, it's impossible. Even the big hedge funds, they can't time the market. But what they are doing, because they have access to so much money, okay, they are putting so many different bets, right? And some losing, some doing nothing, and some the home run. Okay, that's why they are getting the high returns. But you can't afford that. You have no idea. You don't know how to do it. They have sometimes these hedge funds companies. They are, they have access to things that you don't have. Okay, because you need to have a certain limit. You need to know the people, and unfortunately, it's not a fair game, right? Between you and the big hedge funds. Doesn't matter how smart you are. Okay, so that's why I personally don't really like the indexes. Okay, again, you can use a portion of your portfolio as indexes if you like it. Okay, if you like to follow the news, if you like a specific industry, it's very interesting to you to learn about it. Okay, but for the long term, I'm not sure how good is it. Okay, because some people that I know, they don't really care about what they are doing. They just want to get the returns. Okay, they just want to get the benefits. They just want to get the income. Okay, on their money, because they are working very hard on. In the work, in the job, okay, on the life, okay, they just want to get the benefits, and they don't really want to spend 5 to 10 hours a week, okay, reading the news and going all to these forums and attending all these webinars, about specific industries. If you like it, that's great. If you want to learn how to create a real passive income, okay, and create the income for you with high returns, okay, like you are getting in the index funds, okay, so click on the link below, passive retirement account, okay, and I'm gonna see you there. See you in the next video. Bye.